Well, good afternoon. Thank you for your time today. I'm going to tell you a quick story. It'll just take about 5 minutes of your time, and I appreciate you listening because I think it really illustrates the health and vitality and of our community. So the city of Gering had an incident that started on September 26th, late afternoon. It lasted until a couple days later on September 28th, late in the day. During the whole time of this incident, we had taken over basically the Northfield church as our command post. So I don't know if you all know that church. It's a very nice church, lots of space, and we needed it because we had approximately 100 to 150 police officers and first responders that were in that church that whole time, in and out, in and out. And Pastor Kylie Calloway and his wife Carrie were kind enough to host us in their space. During this time of this 3 days, he and his church and their volunteers literally tended to all the needs of these first responders. They had food, they had beverages, they had coffee, donuts, all those things 24 hours a day for these officers from all over the United States to grab a snack, to get a sugar fix, whatever they needed. They provided that for us. During the conversations after the incident was over, we were trying to figure out a way to say thank you to the church. And Nathan Flowers, the fire chief from Gering, suggested that we could have the church professionally cleaned in an effort to minimize some of the impact we had on their facility and also to say thank you. This was a really good idea, so I approached Pastor Calloway with this, and he immediately declined our offer. We had some good-natured banter that lasted for several minutes, and he continued to decline my offer. I even went so far as to ask his wife, hoping that she could talk some sense into him, and she told me. So they just wouldn't hear of it. He told me that this was the board's way of supporting our community, and we were very grateful for that. But through the banter, he finally said to me that he would take it to his board, and if they agreed, he would let the city of Gering pay for the cleaning service. And so I was starting to feel pretty good, and maybe that I had made some headway with my arguments. He quickly added to me, "You understand that we are a pastor-led church, not a board-led church." So with that, I asked him, "Are you just humoring me?" And he said, "Yes." So I admitted defeat, left that afternoon, and figured I would have to figure out another way to thank the church and the congregation. So then on the following Monday, Officer Robert Gleim, who is a member of Pastor Calloway's church, and he's also our school resource officer for the high school, came into the office and gave me an envelope. And this is the envelope. He said, "This is the invoice that Pastor Calloway promised you he would give you." And I'm going to read it to you because it's pretty cool. So on it, it's an invoice, and it's due upon receipt, and it's to the Gering Police Department, payable to Northfield Church. Line 1, or quantity 1, for your mind being filled with images, voices, screams, visions, smells, and dreams, which have been influenced by your careers, priceless. For your energy being short with sleep deprivation, long shift hours, societal isolation, continued exposure to negative human elements, priceless. For constantly scanning your surroundings, looking for exits, staying alert, and choosing your seat with the back to the wall, priceless. For daily being exposed to human misery and conflict, which gives you a different perception of society, priceless. Despite the negative impacts of law enforcement and what people don't see, your love for the job, priceless. So the total in the bottom left corner says they owe us. So I just wanted to take a moment, tell them thank you for their support, and also to thank all of these people. And I pray that we did not miss any people or organizations in this event, because the FBI agents, some of them that were out here from Quantico, Virginia, have been all over the world, all over the nation, and hometowns much like this. They made a point to tell us they have never seen a community come out and support a law enforcement operation like you all did on those 2 days. So I'm going to ask Chief Spencer for permission and Captain Kite to speak for all of your first responders and tell you, as our leaders of our community, you set the tone for what's expected. And you have obviously set the tone that says your responders are appreciated and valued. So with that, thank you.